Welcome everyone. So it's already 4 minutes ahead of our time. So I would get kicked off now. Welcome to Textilers group where you would have so many opportunities to learn. And let's get started with the housekeeping rules. So this session would be recorded. I have started recording and it would be available on YouTube sessions and few of the other social medias as well. Please mute your microphone when you are not talking. And if you have any questions, we have question and answer slot as well available at the end. And please follow us on our social media handles. You must have checked our LinkedIn handle, there is Instagram handle, and few others. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, where there you will be able to find out all the updates. So just to get started with, how about us? This was founded on May 30th, 2020 by two of our great leaders, Foyne and Olajumake. And this is the community where we are trying to support all the women who wants to flourish their career in technology. And we see ourselves as the ladies who have really superpower. We have that ability where we can use our technologies, we can solve real life problems, we are multitasking at home as well. We are doing so many things, so we have that power. So our vision is to bring all these women from technology and we can empower them on the skills through technical mentorship and training. That's where we are here, and that's where all of you must have uh, shown your interest and filled out the form. So our mission is to support the girls, women, where we can build our career in technology. We can support women who have desire to make something, and there have been so many successful women who has already been done trainings from textilers and they are at very good career level. So that's our mission. We are supporting in their career and becoming making them confident with all kind of new technologies. For example, for starting from Azure to Copilot, along with soft skill as well. So we are supporting women who have already defined their career tech path, and they are willing to deepen their skills as well. So this is the right platform for you or for all everybody. It's not about only women, but we are supporting everyone. It's an inclusive platform where we are empowering and mentoring so that they can be successful in their career. So now I will hand over to Omolola. Are you there? Or I can get started. So our agenda would be just welcoming and introduction. I am Jayashree. I'm as a mentoring lead, and we will go through all the textilers mentors as well. We will introduce. We will go through. We will have introduction of our leaders as well, and then we'll understand what is the tech deep dive, what are the tracks, what would be we would be able to assist, where we would be giving you directions, and how all these sessions would be designed, and then what would be next steps for you. We will be providing you guidance on resources, and then we will go through lastly question and answer, and there is a way to contact us so we can provide that more details as well. So all the code of conduct has been listed over here. Just please, I would go through all the written statements, but feel free to just understand these. And let's move to the next slide. As you know, all there are multiple tracks which are have been designed on this Textilers Deep Dive 7 session. First one is to get started with building AI agents with Copilot Studio. The next one is data analytics with Microsoft Fabric. AI powered development with GitHub Copilot. And another one is model driven apps and Copilot. We are having some sessions on securing AI agents with Microsoft Entra as well as AI Foundation with Microsoft, and the last one is soft skill, which is open for everyone. I know that you must have registered for one of the tracks, but we are having soft skill session as well, or track as well, that is open for all the participants. So feel free to join on all the sessions of the soft skill. It is available for everyone. Yeah, just to give some introduction about mentors. Omolola, are you there? So we have all the mentors. I'm going to introduce all the mentors when we are talking about tracks. So we have Olajumike. Uh, she's one of the founder as well. And thank you, Olajumike, for this leadership. We have Nihin Lola. We have Joy. Then myself, Jayashri. Omolola Alfred. She's one of the training lead as well. Then Olive, Gloria, Franca, Carolina, Josephine, Chimerizi, Sarah, and Obehi Mary and Chigozi. If I haven't pronounced anyone correctly, sorry for that. But let's give a round of applause for them. Thank you so much for these mentors participating on these sessions. And if you can react, if you can share some reactions, that would be motivating them. Yeah, I would just give few moments if you can encourage them, because this is the team which is trying hard for this delivering all the sessions and making everything possible.
Thank you, Joe. JC.
Thank
Good
you.
afternoon,
Yeah.
everyone. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing the sacrifice that the mentors, give us year in, year out, and we can't but thank them enough. So, on behalf of textilers and the entire community, we'd like to say thank you to all the mentors, and we look forward to the new learnings this year, especially as we focus on AI and with all your sacrifice. Thank you so much. Thank you, JC.
Thank you so much. And we have associates as well. Without everybody's support and association, this is not possible. So I would definitely extend my thank you to Dimeji, Tapwa, and Nifemi. Thank you so much. I would just send some reactions for them as well. Thank you so much. So I will go through some of the things, which what is our training objective. Let's understand what's this training. So at Textilers, as this is dedicated team for delivering trainings, our mission is to empower learners with practical skills, confidence, and opportunities to thrive in the digital and tech driven world, which can help you at your job, which can help you at your organization where you are working. So our vision is to create an inclusive community where learning leads to innovation, impact, and sustainable career growth. First, we focus on equipping you with essential tools. Like we are going to provide you all the licenses. If there are needed any environments, then that would be available for you to do hands-on practice. We will be providing you related knowledge, helping you confidently to use key platforms and frameworks that would support your role and learning journey. We are going to strengthen your strategy development as well. So we will be combining your technical understanding with soft skill like collaboration, communication, and critical thinking as well to solve real world problem challenges. And finally, we are emphasizing on project execution. So every other team would be provided capstone project which will be showcased to wider team, and we will ensure that you are able to make some clarity, you are able to have some timelines, then there would be some milestones, roles, and KPIs. So, this learning journey would translate into measurable results. So, together, these all objectives reflect the textiler's vision. We are going to turn learning into action, strategy into impact, and then potential into progress. That's our objective from this training. So as I mentioned, there are like 7 tracks and 6 technical tracks, and one of them is soft skill track. Each track will include, these 6 technical tracks will include dedicated projects aligned to the track topic. So for example, if you are in Copilot Studio track, then there would be a dedicated project. So our capstone project are carefully designed to reflect all the current industry trends, which will allow you to work on real world scenarios, and that would mirror the challenge faced on your tech landscape. So this would ensure that what you build and practice on Textiles platform is directly relevant to what's happening in the industry right now. We are aligned with all the new technologies. And so our core aim is to have this project which will demonstrate your learning, and each project is would be completed in 8 weeks, because a training starts from week 1 and end would be up to 6 to 8 weeks. So our plan is to have training up to 6 weeks, and then at the end of 8 weeks time frame you would be able to deliver one project as well. We are encouraging here your creativity, your innovation, while we are giving you practical and meaningful way to showcase your skills. And the best thing here is that you will have the opportunity to present your demo projects, and you would demo this one to experienced industry professionals. Some of them would be Microsoft most valuable professionals as well. So you are going to present your projects in front of the industry experts. And what would happen with that? That would give you direct and constructive feedback as well, and which would be focused on your growth, which will highlight your strengths. It would identify your areas of improvement, and it would help you to refine your work with confidence. Omalola, are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
All right. So thank you so much, Jishree. Sorry about that. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody from wherever you're joining us from. I'm so excited to be here and to meet us. So from here, we'll just be introducing track mentors. I'm sure that Jeshri has done a fantastic job introducing all the mentors and all the associates. So I heard when she mentioned that we have 6 major tracks and we have one, so from the six tracks, you've heard that you can only choose one, because that's one of the most questions that we've had people ask us. Can I register for two tracks? No, you can register for one track, but you will be doing two tracks because the soft skill track is compulsory for everyone. So you'll be doing two tracks. However, the soft skill is just for 3 weeks. So you just take the soft skill for just 3 classes for the soft skill, and it's going to be 9 a.m. However, we'll get to that, and all of that will be introduced. All right, so we have six tracks, and all the mentors will come up to talk to us about what you are to expect from the first track. So for this first track, we have AI agents with Copilot Studio. So I'm just going to introduce Carolina to take over. Hi, Carolina, are you there?
Hello, I'm here. Hi, Amalala. Hi, Daisy. Thank you for the introduction. Can you hear me well? I'm audible? Yeah, perfect. Thank you for confirming.
Yes, you're audible. I can
Uh,
hear you.
yeah, okay, super. Yeah, so I'm super glad to be here presenting our new track, the Building AI Agents with Copilot Studio. So this will be a class project based. So over the next week, 8 weeks, we are going to learn in building AI agent. So step by step, even if you've never done anything like this before, or you have no previous experience on this area, so don't be worried. So you don't need any experience. So our project team is IT help desk agent. So weekly by weekly, we are going to build more features into this agent. So the goal for this agent will be to answer common IT questions. And in case we cannot answer the question, then we are going to create a ticket and alert to the team and publishing team's message. Okay. So first week we'll see foundation. So we are going to see the basics. We are going to navigate on Copilot Studio. Then we'll do the initial setup. The second week, we are going to create declarative agent. Then the third week, we are going to work with a custom agent, and also we are going to explore multiple types of knowledge source. Then the 4 week, we are going to see topics and adaptive parts. 6 week, we are going to put some action. So we are going to use flows and make the agents to be autonomous. And then on the 6th week, the plan is to have a full demo of this agent. Then we are going to publish on Teams and test end to end on the 6th. Yeah, on the 7th, as Grace mentioned, we are going to hand over. Now it's your time to work on the Capstone project. So you build that, and the week 8, you be showcase will be the demo day. So as I mentioned, we are going to build by every week. We are going to build one piece of this agent, and by the week 8, you'll be able to build by yourself a agent and be familiar with this new area Copilot Studio. So you don't need to have any code experience. You don't need to have any previous experience. All you need and all we ask for you is to be curious. So for you to try things, for you to ask questions and help each other. So our goal here is to make our session collaborative and also intuitive. So come up and you can open your mic, ask questions. So you'll be we expect you to participate to make a interactive session. Okay, so I think that's the plan. Very excited to be here. This is my 4 year with Textiler. So I love these mentors. I love this community. So yeah, I'm glad now that by the end of the class, you won't just be using AI. You are going to be building AI. So this is our goal. So yeah, I think that put me. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks so much, Carolina. That's so beautiful. All right. So, if you have questions for any of us, Carolina's section or anything like that, just put the question somewhere and we'll take it at the end. We'll have people who would answer you. Thank you so much, Carolina. So, moving on, let's just move on to the next one. All right. So, this one, I'm so excited. I think you can see why I'm excited. See my picture there. All right, so for this particular code, it's the model driven apps and Copilot. So we have three major mentors for this, and we have an amazing associates that will be helping us. Oladimeji's picture was one of the ones that Jeshri had already showed before now. All right, so let's just move on to what we have for model driven apps. Okay, so for each of the track, we are doing a project-based teaching. Please let's move on to the next one. I'm not seeing the next slide now. I'm still seeing the picture slide. Yeah, thank you. So for each of the track, this track and other tracks that will be introduced, we are doing project-based teaching. And what that means is you would learn we're going to teach you using a particular project, so you will learn, you have experience building that project, and would also give you a capstone project. So the same thing is going for model driven apps and copilot. So the copilot here is different from the copilot that Carolina just explained. So in model driven apps and copilot, we'll start one of the first week, the first class, we're going to start using Copilot to actually build out. So one of the things that we have done for all the tracks is we have actually embedded AI into all of the tracks that we are teaching this year, not just because we choose to, but because that's actually where the industry is at. Everything now has to do with one level of AI, degree of AI, right? So one of the things we'll be looking at in model-driven apps is to see how you can actually start building from AI. You use AI to actually, build out the first systems, the your requirement and all of that. We'll show you how to do it, and AI will build all of that for you. Then second week, we'll show you how to hear me.
You're breaking, Amalula.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Good. So I was saying that knowing how to customize what AI has given you, that is actually what differentiates a beginner from somebody who actually understands the system. Okay, so for third week, we are going to look at business rules. We're going to look at process flows. Fourth week, we're going to now look at how to embed dashboard into model-driven apps. For the fifth week, we're going to look at, so by the fifth week, you would actually have the understanding of model-driven apps already. And what we're going to, for the fifth week, we're going to go over everything that we have learned. We're going to watch what you have built. For each of the classes, we already have assignments ready for you. We have YouTube videos that would also, keep you busy throughout the week. And you don't necessarily need to, we understand that some people who are joining this are working as well. You probably maybe want to deepen your knowledge in this, or you want to maybe cross into this. So we know that you're busy. So the way we have curated this particular track is if you have 30 minutes every day, you'll be good. Right, so we have assignments to keep you busy, just 30 minutes every day, and you'll be fine. By sixth week, we're going to show you how to package your solution. We'll look at manage and unmanage apps, manage and unmanage solution, and how to actually, ship out what you have built. By seventh week, we'll have a class, but the class is not for us to teach you. The class is for us to look at what you're building, because from the fourth week, from the third week, we would have given you your capstone project. So you have an idea of what you're going to build. So by the seventh week, we just want to help you see what you're building, because for eighth week, you will now come and present to us what you have built. Not the project that we use to teach you, but the capstone project that would give you. Now, one of the reasons that this track is important is because, you see, if you've ever heard of Dynamics 365, model driven app is the backbone. It's like you building a Dynamics 365 app from scratch. That's what model driven apps is, and many enterprise application actually runs on it. So all right. So from this, you're going to learn Dataverse. You're going to, of course, learn how to use model-driven apps. You're going to learn how to use Power Automate also. You're going to learn security roles. You're going to learn dashboard, and you will learn Microsoft Copilot. So you'll be learning how to use Copilot as a developer. You would also be learning how users can actually use Copilot. So we'll show you all of that, show you some of the things that Microsoft is currently pushing, and we'll give you videos to help you with your learning. If you have any questions for me, please put them down. And again, the whole training. So the training is 6 weeks, but the whole package is 8 weeks. So you have 2 weeks to prepare for your project and to present to us. So we'll be meeting every Saturday, 1 p.m. And we have 3 mentors. So you will not just see me, you will see me, you will see the other mentors, and you would also see the associates helping in case you have any questions. And like I said, it is project based. So I think I've said enough. I'm going to just move on to the other track, to the next track now. All right. So this is the AI Foundation with Microsoft. This is an amazing track, and I'm just going to hand over to MJ to introduce us to AI Foundation with Microsoft. Hi, MJ.
Let me just unmute. Hi, Omolola. Thank you so much. I'm super happy to be here again, and then also to welcome everyone. I would like to say good morning or good afternoon or evening, wherever you're joining from anyway. And to everyone, and welcome to the AI Foundation with Microsoft. It's great to have all of you here. First, I want to appreciate everyone behind the scene from Omolola, Jesri, Anulua, and every team member. I mean, they've been doing an amazing job. We cannot thank them enough. I think you guys should just send them some love, please. I mean, they've been too amazing for the past week. They've been doing a lot. So that being said, once again, it's great to have all of you here. Whether you're joining from a technical background, a business role, or simply out of curiosity about AI, the truth about it is that this course is designed with you in mind. So I'm letting you know ahead of time. And the reason being that even when Omolola was speaking, artificial intelligence is no longer a future concept. It is already shaping the way we work today, even how decisions are made, and the value is even creating across various industry. A lot of us, we say, oh, AI became a lot of buzz when we heard of ChatGPT and all of that. But then AI has been in existence. It's just that ChatGPT generative AI, like we know, just pushed it out there and everybody is talking about AI today. And then again, we see the accelerated transformation that is ongoing with AI. So the purpose of this program actually, the purpose of the program, please can you let me switch to the timeline, please? Yeah, thank you. Not seen that yet, so I can. However, let me just continue that. The purpose of this program is actually to help you understand AI, not fear it, to be honest, and to give you a clear and practical foundation on how AI works, where it adds value, and how it should be used responsibly. Because that's a lot of challenge even today, that a lot of people are saying that artificial intelligence is actually has a bad part of it. And then I think focus has also been more of how that bad part because of irresponsible use of AI. So this training is also going to give you that understanding, especially within the Microsoft ecosystem. So over the next 6 days, we will take a foundation of a practical journey through what AI is and what AI is not, and then how machine learning learns from data, how AI works with images and text, how Microsoft delivers AI through the Microsoft Foundry, formerly known as, which the Azure AI services is under, and also Copilot. And then critically, we're also going to see how to apply responsible AI principle And the good thing about this is that you do not need a background, whether in mathematics or in data science, or to succeed there. The truth about it is that the course is aligned with AI 900, that is the Microsoft Azure AI Foundation, and also the AB 900, which is the Microsoft 365 Copilot and Agent Administration for Fundamental. Throughout the course, you will participate not only in discussion, not only in scenario analysis, but you will also work on a mini project where you will actually design a simple AI solution using the Microsoft AI services in combination with Copilot and all of that. So the whole thing about it is that the project is not about complex coding. No. So you don't have to be afraid ahead of time. There is nothing about any complex coding here. It's about AI thinking, problem solving, and responsible decision taking. And that is what we're going to be doing in this course. So this is what our 6 weeks looks like, and then the format, we all know that is a 2 hours daily, and sorry, weekly. And whether you're a beginner, like I said before, you're welcome here. I mean, every one of us is here to learn, and then the truth about it is that you have very amazing mentors. I'll say myself, I'm even the least of the mentors, because we have we have Olive, we have Lady Franca, and then I'll just be supporting them because I'm sure we're all going to be in a very good hand. So, welcome to the AI Foundation. I can't wait to have you all, and then I'm really, really looking forward to how we can begin this course, and then we can take this journey very far. And I think I have a last slide, if I'm right. Do I have a last slide on this? So I think these are just the key takeaways. We've already spoken about these on a very, I've spoken about it in depth. What you're going to learn, the mini projects you will have, and then the outcomes. So this is MJ, but you meet the rest of the team when we start, and then the time for our session. Yes, we have from 12 to 2 p.m. However, please know that we can adjust the time frame. And so just bear with us if we adjust the time, because some of the mentors are also playing around other tracks. So it might require us to have some sort of adjustment, but we would definitely communicate ahead of time to you. So thank you so much for picking us, and then we can't wait to have you on board. Thank you. Okay, I still have another talk to do. I've forgotten about that. So I was about to put up my camera, but great. All right. So welcome once again to another interesting topic. But this one is on the AI powered with GitHub. With or is Sarah around? Hello? See you once again. Okay. Not sure she's
I
around.
am
Okay.
Jay. You can
Yeah.
just go ahead.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So we have, we have another interesting topic, which is AI powered development with GitHub Copilot. In fact, this is a very, very, very interesting topic. I mean, the truth about it is that, hmm, any one of you that is on this particular topic, I mean, trust me, in the next 6 weeks you will be able to do amazing stuff. In fact, whether you're a beginner, you don't even know how to code, but you just learn prompt engineering, the truth about it is you can build, I will not just say just basic application, but you'll be able to build even enterprise application. Trust me on this. And then, so a little bit of introduction about our AI powered development with GitHub Copilot is the the target audience, sorry, is are the developers, the IT professionals that are exploring AI assisted development workflows. Students and new graduates are actually the people we're targeting here. And then career switchers also are welcome. Team leads and engineering managers are also welcome. At the end of the day, by the time you complete this program, learners will be actually able to understand how AI powered code assistant work and their role in modern development. You will also be able to set up and configure a GitHub Copilot across supported platforms, really. And then myself and Sarah are the ones going to take you on this. So you also have is a 6 weeks. However, you're actually going to be able to build your own capstone project. Also, you have the in week 2 we're going to teach you charts, prompts engineering and suggestion. Believe me when I say that if you learn the art of prompt engineering, you can actually build anything. And that is the game changer for anyone that is coming into the AI space. That is the truth. You don't need to learn how to code so much. Of course, if you have for this particular course, if you have like a Python background, this is an advantage for you. However, even if you do not have that Python background, and then you know how to use prompt engineering very well, this is actually a very good start for you. And then in week 2 we'll be looking at the agent power, that is the agent, the cloud agent, and all of that. Some of the things also will be taken away from week 3 will be that we'll be able to look at agent mode in VS Code. So if you have never heard of VS Code, please forgive me for my abbreviation. It is actually Visual Studio Code. You will be able to learn how it works. You'll be able
Hello,
to see
Dipon.
how you can use.
Báwo
Um,
ni?
I'm the one that is muted instead, not. But it's fine. We know we have that most times, but it's okay. All right. So for week 3, you will have the agents mode, the cloud agents, and code review, like we talked about, where you will be able to understand when you use agents in the plan mode, and then you also use agents in the chat mode and in the plan mode, and also how to also build with it. And some of the things we're also going to learn is how we can use Copilot assisted testing to generate unit tests and test driven development, Copilot assisted debugging, and also things like assigning GitHub issues to Copilot for autonomous resolution. So it's actually a very interesting week. And
Okay.
then for week 4, yes, we will learn also how to extend Copilot using the model context protocol, which is the MCP. Actually, for you to extend Copilot with external tools and data, these are things we'll be looking at. And then you will see how to configure all of these MCP server via the VS Code, the command line interface, and also cloud agent. And so a lot of activities will be done here. Also for our week 5, we'll be building real world apps with Copilot and GitHub Spark. So the truth about it is that, like I said, some of the things we're going to learn will be from plan mode to agent mode and then to code review. So it's really an interesting week that is packed with a lot of activities. From day one, believe me, you will start with a hands-on, which will prepare you ahead for the custom project you're going to be doing. So the outcomes what you will take home will be you will not only just build, you will not only just learn, sorry, you will learn also how to build. And then you will also learn to code with AI, even starting from the very basic steps, which is even learning how to prompt correctly. And more importantly, you're also going to learn how to use AI responsibly also here, and then be able to ship a real app at the end of the day. So I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to meet me and myself and Sarah. We're looking forward to meet all of you, to learn with you, because it's going to be a fun 7 weeks journey. So thank you so much for joining us, and we're looking forward to meeting you all. Yeah. So Amalola, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, MJ. Thank you, thank you. So, from everything that you've heard, how many times have you heard AI? Can you just put in the chat? section. How many times have anybody heard AI today? From the beginning, when Carolina was talking, when I was talking, and when MJ was talking just now. How many times have you heard AI? I come bearing gift. How many times have you heard AI? Countless times. That's not a number. How many times have we heard AI? All right. Thank you so much, MJ and Tim. So we're moving on to the next track. All right. So this track, we have so many people registered for this particular track, and it's always like this year after year. Everybody wants to be a data analyst. All right. So this time we're doing data analyst with Microsoft Fabric, and we have amazing mentors that will be teaching us data analyst with Fabric. If not that I'm a mentor, I would want to actually join this track. All right. Hi, Madam Franca, are you there? So I'm just going to hand over to Madam Franca to walk us through what to expect for data analytics with Microsoft Fabric. Hi, Madam Franca. Hi,
Hello,
team.
good
Hi.
morning, good
Good
afternoon,
morning.
good evening. Yeah, depending on where you're joining from. Um, do you have my slide or should I share? Okay, you do. Okay, thank you. Yeah. So, you're welcome to the data analysis with Microsoft's Fabric track. Yeah, exactly. Every year we have a lot of people registering for this. And I'm sure you would enjoy the class. So with me would be, I have other mentors, um, Olive, and we'll be inviting other mentors too to help with these things. We have a lot of people on this track. So you learn how to design, build, and deploy enterprise scale analytics solutions using Microsoft Fabric. Yeah. And we also learn a tool, Power BI, covering data preparation. Data preparation, you learn how to prepare data, to clean data, learn about warehouses, lake houses, semantic models, governance, and querying with SQL, DAX, and KQL. So you learn these terms as we go on, when you come into the class. Yeah. So what would also be learning is you would learn to work with lake houses and data pipelines, how to build modern data architectures that combine structured and unstructured data. You also learn how to create and manage semantic models to transform raw data into reusable analytics assets for reporting and dashboards. So you learn how to create reports and dashboards. You also learn how to prepare and enrich data for analysis. We use Fabric components like data flow, notebooks, yeah, notebooks, and PyShark for ETL processes. ETL stands for extract, transform, and load. You get to learn all these things when you come into the class. Yeah, you also learn how to implement data warehouses with Microsoft Fabric. You learn to design and manage scalable data warehouses for enterprise analytics. You also learn how to secure and govern analytics assets, to apply governance, version control, and deployment best practices. But these are all you learn when you come into, when you start the class. You get to know how to query and analyze data. You gain proficiency in SQL, DAX, and KQL for querying across Fabric environments. This course will run for 8 weeks, 6 weeks. But we'll have 2 weeks for the projects and for the projects. This is really to prepare you for DP 600. That's the exam with VP 600, Data Analytics with Universal. And we'll be meeting from 6 p.m., 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturdays, from every Saturday. So I will welcome you all. I'll be joining us. I look forward to seeing you. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Madam. So one of the
You're
things that you
welcome.
probably is that it's from right. So if you're new to the cohort, don't worry, we're going to pick you from where you are, and the mentors are there, and they are very experienced. So if you have questions, please don't drown in your confusion. Just put it out and ask questions. All right. So we are going into securing AI agents with Microsoft Entra. I'm so excited introducing this track because, and you will know why. Once she comes on board, I'm sure everybody will just want to go into our track. All right, so um, I'm just going to introduce Madam Joy to tell us what we are expecting in securing AI agents with Microsoft Entra. Hi, Madam Joy. Are you
Hi,
here?
everybody. Hello, everyone. It's good to be here from wherever you're connecting. It's always a pleasure to always do this with Textilers every year. I think it was 5 years ago when we decided to include security in Textilers, and ever since then it's been what the journey and the experience. We finish cohorts and people don't want to leave our WhatsApp group. They just stay there. We post nothing and they're just there to the next cohort, and that's how hooked they are. This year, when we were looking and discussing with the faculty, when they asked us to come back with topics, we looked through what everybody does. For us in security, our relevance cannot be overemphasized. So while everybody was talking, I was just smiling from chin to chin, saying that, you can't just do without us. We are those people that you just live with us. We have a way we make your life easier, and we have a way we make your life more attractive and interesting. So we are that track that when you join us and when you learn from us, the relevance is cut across any kind of industry and solution. That's what security is all about. And so this year, when we're looking through the topics, we decided, okay, let's not overwhelm you, let's not bug you, let's give you something that by the time you are done with it, if you take that, what you have learned in 6 weeks is enough to build you content for the remaining years, remaining months in the year, and you can, empower yourself. So we focused on agents. I'm sure you guys have heard a lot about agents. You move anywhere, you hear agents are the new employees. Agents are the guys that they are telling you are going to take your jobs, right? So now we have agent CFO, we have agent researcher. I have lots of agents that do research for me. So now you give me a topic, I don't stress myself. I go and I tell my agent, go and research this. It's like the buzz that is happening with the Money Point co-founder. Everybody's just crying. He guy says that, oh, we can't find talent in Nigeria. I'm yet to see one person say that, this is now an opportunity for us to get a job, because the man has validated to you people that if you go to their career page, every job you see there, it means that they're recruiting for it, right? But everybody chooses to complain about of what he's saying and what he's not saying. And that's how for us this topic was. For us, we're like, everybody's doing agents. Somehow you're going to build agent. In fact, one of the track you're going to be learning here, they're going to be teaching you how to build agents, right? And so for us in security, we want to take you through the journey on how we secure these agents. Again, bear with us. We're so Microsoft hooked that most of our technology is, surrounded around the Microsoft technology. And that's not because we are restricting you. It's just because when you want to strategically position yourself for jobs, when you say that you are Microsoft knowledgeable, it kind of stands you out from the crowd. So we're using the Microsoft technology, Microsoft Entra, to teach you on how to secure agents. So we're going to take you through a 6 weeks journey of how to use Microsoft Entra Agent ID, which, by the way, just got, generally available, I think last week, or last 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. And so in the companies that you're working in currently, this is available and you can actually use it. We're not teaching you something that you can't practicalize. And we're going to be doing interesting projects. So our project has a twist this year. For those who are in the track that they are going to be building the IT help desk agent, right? we are going to be conducting our security assessment on your agent and then telling the judges if you deployed your agent based on what we have been taught. So that's what our project is about. We're going to do a random check on the tenants that we're going to be assigned, but then our project is that those guys who will be deploying that IT help desk agent on that track, we're going to see have they done it securely and is he ready and clear to deploy. So our capstone project is, captioned clear to deploy. Have we clarified you that you're ready to go live? Like you all know, in a real life environment, if you don't get your security assessment team to sign off on your project doesn't go live. So if we don't sign off on the IT help desk projects, even though they go and present in the judge, we will be telling the judges that those agents should not go live because we found security bugs. So it's an interesting experience you're going to have. And one thing that we did newly this year is that Textilers is very big on empowering people. One, I've worked with so many communities. Textiles is one of those communities that looks at you, and if you think you are timid, shy, you don't know what to do, come to Textiles. They will empower you and give you that foundation to fly and assume any role. So in this track in security, for the first time, we're going to have two extra mentors. I'm just going to be taking the back seat, helping them. They're going to be the ones to champion this. They're going to be the ones to teach. We're going to learn with them. They are panicking, but I've told them, and nothing got on you. You are going to do this. You can deliver it. You can perform. So come and learn with them, right? So it's a journey for them too, right? So your mentors are actually people probably who you might think you even know better than, but you know what? They've decided to take that leap and say that they know enough to be able to teach you. So let's, join us on this ride together. And we promise you that the next 6 weeks will be worth your time, as we take you through how to do agent security, conditional access policy, threat and detect, and then a security assessment before you clear to deploy. Thank you. I don't know if I have Chimeziri or Josephine on the call. If you're on the call, just drop on the chat. Those will be your additional mentors this year, or rather your mentors, and I'll just be supporting them from behind. Thank you very much, everyone. And looking forward to see security.
Madam Joy has done it yet again. At this point, I'll just, pack my load and come and learn how to secure agents. All right, thank you so much. So one of the things that I'm so proud of that we have actually done this year is to embed a particular mantra that I love to say is, see, you learn by building. What actually builds your experience is actually practicing. It's not just reading. So if you've learned things, this particular track, all of the track, it will actually teach you how to really build hands-on experience. You'll be leaving this cohort with two projects: the project that you're being taught with, and the projects that you're going to build yourself, right? So I'm seeing questions around, is it possible to switch tracks and all of that? Let me just add that you can switch tracks, but you can switch tracks this week before everything starts, but you can only register for one track. So if you're switching track, that is the track that you're doing. This track that I'm about to introduce now is the track that is your additional track, is the track that everybody will take. So I'm going to be introducing strategic growth. It's a soft skill, and she's going to sell it very well, and you would learn exactly what what to expect in the class. Hi, namesake. Are you here?
Yes, I am, but yes. Thank you for unmuting me. Good day, everyone. Morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're logging in from. Yes, this year again, we've decided to look at strategic growth. As much as the mentors have said, they're going to empower us. I always, have opportunity every year to learn new things. So I also attend the class with everyone. Don't be surprised when you see me in the classes as well. So as much as we will be, learning the technical skills, we've realized that for technical people, we're so focused on the technical skills, and that's why the representation of C-suite members, especially women, is very, very low. We are still hovering between 26 and 28%. And, one of the reasons is because, we don't have that soft skills that we need to compete at the boardroom. So this year we're looking at strategic growth. Again, we're going to be having the opportunity to learn a lot of things around AI, around security, and all of that, and building some solutions. And I like what um, Joy said about, someone saying he can't find enough resources and all of that. Again, I would ride on what she said and say this is a challenge for us. Let's start thinking of building our own enterprises. Let's start thinking of building our own startups. So as much as a lot of us will learn this and want to apply for jobs or change jobs, or get promoted at work, use the soft skills to learn how to start your own startup, whether you like it or not. You're not going to work with with the employer you're working with for the rest of your life. Is either they tell you to go or you tell them to go at some point when you retire. So we would prepare you on how to go about that. So the crossroad here would be looking, at new products, new markets, new entrants, existing products, how you move into starting your own journey. Can I go to the next slide, please? Yeah. Again, just like Omolola had said, this is a compulsory um, what do I call it, model, and it's going to be counted for your assessment. So you have to attend this model. It starts at 9 o'clock. It's just going to run for 3 weeks, but it is mandatory for everyone to be part of it. The week one, we are going to look at my startup, your entrepreneurial journey. The challenges that entrepreneurs are facing or have faced, we'll learn from their stories so that we'll be able to, when we start, we'll be able to have a good first foot forward. You know how it is when they say you put your best foot forward. So we'll look at that in week one. And week two, because this cohort is more around AI, we'll look at how AI can be a business partner. Again, I'm going to write on what Joy said. She's that, saying that she uses AI, to do a lot of activities. So we're going to look at AI as your business partner, as your personal assistant, and how you can even use AI in your personal life as well. So not technical, but using AI as your assistant. And the final one is going to be my career, my passion, and my career. We'll realize that there's a difference between your passion and your career. We've had cases in the previous courts, where doctors and people from different backgrounds join this textilers training, and they just shift their career. They just realize that, what, I'm not even enjoying what I'm doing right now. I think I'm supposed to be in the tech space. I think I have the passion for it. So we'll be looking at how to identify your passion, and how to integrate your passion and your career together. Again, like I said, soft skills is very important. It gives you the opportunity to stand, before people that matters and sell yourself, as against talking to them and speaking technical. There are times when, especially those of us that are in C-suite here, when you need to make presentation to the non-technical people, and all you're talking about is technical, and they don't understand all your IT terms and IT terminologies. So you should be able to speak the business language so that they can um, buy into whatever you're selling, or buy into the ideas, or buy into, the strategy that you're planning to implement in that organization. So it's very important that you do this. Again, don't be afraid to take up that challenge. I remember when I was in corporate, before I started my business, they used to say, then those motivational speakers will say, you don't get wealthy with one income. You have to have streams of income. So while you have your regular job, start thinking of how to build your own business. Don't think of building your own business when you retire. We're going to talk a lot about this. So the growth pattern on how to do it is also very, very important. So having said that, I look forward to everyone it's supposed to be 100% attendance before you get your certificate. So make sure you attend, make sure you fill the form, and we can't wait to see you doing the strategic growth session. Thank you. Over to you, Malala. Thank you so
All
much.
right, thank you so much, namesake. So, to just wrap up everything that you have heard, the whole of this training, again, we have 6 tracks and soft skill. So soft skill is a compulsory track for everybody. If you really want the certificates that we give, you must attend soft skill and you must have at least minimum of 75% attendance in, everything. But soft skill, ensure you attend 100% because it's just 3 classes. All right. And she has said it's going to start from May 30th and she'll have 3 classes and it's going to be 9 a.m. So it starts before any other track starts. Building AI agents with Copilot Studio, where you actually learn how to build Copilot Studio. And it's a foundational class. If you don't know how to do anything, just, you can start. If it's foundational. It starts from 10 a.m. West African time. Model driven apps and Copilot. Just my name is here. It's a mistake. We're 3. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, you've seen that everybody here, we're a lady focused community. However, in this track, we have 2 men that are supporting us. We have one man that is supporting us as a mentor, and we have another man that is supporting us as an associate, which is, very amazing, an amazing track. Okay, so the next one, data analytics with Microsoft Fabric. We have 3 mentors. We have associates, 6 p.m. AI powered development with GitHub Copilot, 2 mentors, 10 a.m. Securing AI agents with Microsoft Entra. Of course, you've heard Madam Joy, 3 mentors, 1 p.m. AI Foundation with Microsoft. So the foundation of AI, we have 3 mentors for that, and it's by 12 noon. Okay, so before I close, we have about 2 more people that will be speaking. We have our co-founder that is going to speak, and we have the program coordinator of Textilers. She's also going to speak, and we will close. But before I do, I also want to just quickly say something. If you want to volunteer, and you want to volunteer for to be an associate for this particular cohort, you want to volunteer for, we have 3 tracks that are opened, and if you're looking for a way to volunteer, please send me a DM or send any of the leaders a DM. But of course, you must have registered, and it would be nice for you to actually register as an associate for the track that you're taking. Okay, I'm sorry for the noise in my background. So again, if you want to just join any of this track as a volunteer, please let us know. So we're taking just 3 people as a volunteer. All right. So I'm just going to hand over to Anu. Anu, are you here?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone, or good day from wherever you're joining. So glad to have you all on board. So next steps. If you're ready to begin your journey, I want to see your emojis in the comment section. Let me see your excitement. Who is happy to be on this cohort 7? I mean, this is a free training with access to world-class mentors. When I say world-class mentors, I mean world-class mentors. You pay thousands of dollars to have access to these people on a normal day. You don't get this access anyhow. So we want to say thank you to the co-founders of Textilers for this opportunity and for granting us the access to these mentors. So if you're ready to begin your journey, there are just few steps, just very, few steps for you to take. You have to set your intentions. Firstly, you have to start by reflecting on what you want to achieve with this training. We all know sometimes doing online trainings, people say, oh, it's not easy. You can get lost during the training. They prefer physical trainings. But I'm sure if you can set your intentions and you're determined, you write down your goals, you make it plain, and you look at it every day. Once you know your goals and what you want to achieve with this training, it will guide you, to be on course. And every Saturday you come to class with enthusiasm, waiting to learn from your mentor. You come hungry, empty, That's it. I think that's it. You have to come empty. It doesn't matter if you've learned something before. Trust me, every year mentors are coming with new energy, new knowledge. The tech space is a very fast moving space, and every year we try to change our topics and update them to what is currently in trend. And I'm sure you've been hearing AI, 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 AI. So we are on set. We are not leaving anybody behind. That is why most of our topics this year have AI, are AI powered. Yes. So next, you have to settle in. Well, let's start on a very good note. No registration, no certificates. You have to make sure that you attend at least 75% attendance if you want a project certificate. If you want to be part of the project, you have to make sure that you have 75% attendance of the classes. Of course, if you don't attend 75%, there's no way you can convince me that you learned something and you deserve a certificate of completion. We're raising world standard. We are raising people that can compete globally, like our famous CEO has said. So please, we want to be able to compete globally with talents all over the world. So please take advantage of these classes and make sure you attend minimum of 75% because we know life happens. This are in Nigeria. So many things can, come up that you miss one class. So please, attendance is very, very, very compulsory. Very compulsory. And you're doing yourself so much good by not missing any class. Do not I promise you, you will gain so much from each class in 2 hours max. You will gain so much knowledge that you have to go through everything over the week. You have to consume and digest them. I'm sure the time our mentors are just trying to, constrain all their knowledge within those hours because of course, you can't learn everything at once or in 6 to 8 weeks. You cannot learn everything, but they are going to try their best to give you the maximum knowledge that you can gain in that time period. So please, we want you to go over your classes. They'll be recorded and uploaded on our YouTube channel. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tech Stylers on all platforms, and always once you have the time for your classes, I'm sure you've seen the time for your classes, you make sure that you're already waiting for your teacher. Please let it not be that we have to be reminding you to join the class. No, 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 no. Make sure you're waiting for your mentors to join the class before she even gets in. Then start with practice. Like we all know, consistency beats talent any day. When you consistently do something, you become a master at it. So you have to practice regularly. If you all know, like if you're learning something, like maybe learning to play the keyboard, for example, if you leave it for like a long time, you're going to forget, right? So please, 30 minutes every day. You can increase it as much as you want, but please make sure you learn. You go back to what was taught in class and you go back again and again. Then tools and resources, get familiar with the tools to be used in your classes. I'm sure that all know how to use Microsoft Teams Office platforms. And then for each learning tracks, I'm sure we know the tools that will be used. If not, we can always catch up, go on YouTube, learn about them. And our mentors will also be sharing resources for us to use. And if there's anything that you're not clear about, please feel free to always ask questions. Our mentors are available for you at any time. So please always ask questions to get familiar with the tools and anything that will make you, succeed in this learning journey. And I'm also always here available for any questions in case anyone has a question. I welcome you all to Court 7 Tech Deep Dive. Thank you very much, Omolola.
All right, thank you so much, Anu. Okay, so quickly, we just wanted to just ask yourself, if you have a mentor for the next 3 months, what exactly would you want support with? Okay, so ask yourself. So when you get into your classes, you can just direct, this to your mentors. All right, moving on. So if you have your questions now, I'm going to hand over to. So these are meet updates, monthly meetup. Everything has been sent on the chat, and our this particular classes, we're going to start from all the tracks. We're going to start from May 16th next week, and it's ending July 4th when you'll be presenting your projects. All right, follow us on all social media. If you have questions now, this is the time to ask, but you're not asking me, you're asking the co-founder of textiles. All right, let's all welcome. Please clap if you're clapping. I want to see your emoji. This is one of the reasons why we are here. We are all here because Madam Foy and MJ has made this possible for us all to be here. All of us and all of you. All right, so I'm just going to hand over to Madam Foy. Hi, Madam Foy. Are you here?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. So I think I will pass it to MJ first because I know you want to talk about something exciting that is coming up, and then I can come back to the Q&A. MJ, I
All right,
think okay.
let me unmute. For you always like to play
Yes.
that fast one on me. Don't worry. We will see ourselves. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Before I make my announcement, to be honest, before we commence this program officially, I would like to take a moment again to recognize and sincerely appreciate the people who made this program possible. Today, Foya and I just started this initiative. Well, the truth about it is that the people who have surrounded us, supported us over the years are the ones that are actually the real MVP doing the work. And we truly, truly, truly appreciate you all today. So why today's session may have happened in front of the screen and every one of us is seeing this today, a great deal of effort, planning, coordination happened quietly behind the scene. So from the initial concepts and to the curricular design, to logistics, to communication, coordination, and technical support, I'll tell you that this program is a result of teamwork, dedication, and a shared commitment to excellence. I see all our leadership team up till, in fact, I left some of them around 3 a.m. yesterday. This morning, 3 a.m. this morning. They were all working around the clock, trying to edit, Omolara, Omolola, all of them, Anu, everyone was working. J3, they were all working. And then I cannot tell you thank you enough to the organizing team. Thank you for your leadership, the vision, and the tireless effort in bringing this initiative to life. And to those behind the scene, handling the schedules, we gave you a lot of problems, truly, because we know we delayed it even coming across with our materials and all of that. But every one of you that handled the platform, the materials, the registration, and everything that keep this thing running. Your work may not be so visible, but it is deeply felt and highly appreciated. We thank you so much for everything. And then I want to say a big thank you once again to even our learners that have come every year, every year in and out. You join us, you want to learn, you've made a very good commitment to say, oh, you want to start on this journey. And um it's very, very interesting that we have you here again this year. Even for some of you, this might be your first time. For some, this is not your first time. Okay, you just want to learn AI again. AI is spoken about in every of the content in any of the track, and here you are again. We really, really appreciate you for taking the initiative. And then, so I want to announce. So Anu spoke about no attendance, no registration, no attendance, no certification. A certificate, sorry. I also want to put something there. We have 50% vouchers from Microsoft for Textile. They're supporting us from the Microsoft Learn is supporting us with a 50% discounted vouchers for any exam you want to write in this. And that will be spread across the 6 tracks, which means that each track we produce close to 8 or 9 members that are going to receive this 50%. In fact, we're also looking at a way where we can get an 100%. That can happen before the track goes on, but at least a 50% discounted voucher. So we're looking like at 8 or to 9 members across each track that is going to receive in each track that is going to receive these vouchers. So I will encourage you to pay attention. I will encourage you to actually ensure that you you register, you show up. All of these people that have come to do this, they have their own busy schedule. They have their 9 to 5, they have their family. We all have our different schedule, but this is we giving and trying to say, oh, we want to see more people come into tech. We want to see more people job ready. We want to see more people change that narrative that Nigerians are not employable, even though a lot of people took it out of context. I know there are two sides to the conversation, but trust me, change that narrative, because just like Joy said, this is a platform for you to learn and say, this is how I can do better. So please, then lastly, we are also having a conference on the 23rd of this month. It is Agent Camp Lagos Conference. It's a one-day in-person conference. Please, you're invited. Just go to your browser and it's on agentcamplagos.com. You can register for the event, and then you can also um, get Microsoft's what they call it, Microsoft learning materials, vouchers. You can get an Azure space for you to be able to learn as an attendee for the program. Please just go on and then register for this program. If you're starting your career in AI, it is actually a conference you should attend. Whether it is on Copilot Studio, you will learn about AI there. Whether it is on GitHub Copilot, you will learn about. If it is on Microsoft Foundry AI, you will learn everything there. So it is a one-day event, and then we can't wait to have you also. It's part of the community event also you can take advantage of. And lastly, before I hand over to my dear sister, I would like to say that as you continue or as you embark on this journey, and I'm speaking to our learners today, remember that understanding whatever track that you're going for is not just about learning everything. It's actually about you staying very curious, about you asking questions and be willing to learn continuously. Anu said something around consistency. What is very important is this: you learn an habit, something becomes an habit with you in 21 days. When you do something repeatedly, it becomes an habit with you in the next 21 days. That is how to form an habit. Imagine you staying for this program in the next 30 days, and then you are very committed to it. You never can tell where it will take you to. So I want to encourage you that you have taken an important step by choosing to build on each of the foundations you're about to learn. The knowledge you have gained is not just going to be theoretical. It's actually, for me, I would see it as a mindset shift. Is a shift in your mindset. It's going to help you to learn to adapt, to innovate, and even to make informed decision in this rapidly changing world. Trust me. Every day I feel overwhelmed. I'm telling myself, what is new again to learn? Microsoft has brought this one, and this one has come out. In fact, can I keep up? I keep asking myself. But please, I will encourage you, embrace learning at your own space. It's quite very important. But apply what you have learned thoughtfully, and don't underestimate the value of the technology that you're going to be taught in these 6 months. So thank you once again for your commitment, your engagement, and your willingness to grow. And once again, thank you to our lovely organizers, to the leadership team. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I know Foyi loves you more than me. Don't worry. I'll give her that one. But I love you so much. Thank you all. So over to you, Foyi. Before you people owed me that I've taken the whole day.
All right. Thank you very much. I just want to confirm that you can hear me because my mic seems to be going on and off. No? Thumbs up. Okay, fantastic. So I guess that means you can hear me. All right. Just like MJ has covered a lot, I was saying to myself, MJ has actually snuck into my notes and covered a chunk of what I was going to say. So I won't bore you repeating yourself. Also conscious that we're a few minutes over time. I'll just say let's get ready for the journey together and echo all the thanks that MJ has given on behalf of the leadership team. It's a beauty to see today come to life, and I'm confident that everyone on this call will be able to achieve all that you need to through this training and much more. So a big thank you to everyone for joining us this afternoon, and we'll be ready to go next week Saturday. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your weekend. God bless.
Thank you so much for everyone joining us today. And let's get to the next session on next Saturday with all your respective track. See you on next week. Thank you.